Looking all Moogle-tastic again. Before we leave Verdania, though, let's grab our class quest. We'll get out of here. Yes. Okay. Do. Go this way. You get to the crystal so we can just teleport to the Lancers Guild. Well, it might not be at the Lancers Guild, actually. Oh, our class quest is in Kurthus. Oops. Now, we'll worry about that later. We will go to Thanlin then. All right. This way it seems. Lambertine.
Why, yes, I am Professor Lambertine. Beg pardon. You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science.
Science. Every time I hear science now, I think of Grounded. Well, I'm gonna just take your silver.
So rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It is even rare to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. A curious fellow, unsociable but rather daft at his first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wished not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, man, at least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you've sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects, though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hashako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting.
Okay. We're gonna become crystal harvesters, man. That's cool. We gotta run. At least we move a little faster in this area. While we're running, you know, a little bit of inventory management. Let's see, we got more weapons. Do with all these coffers. We use them for my alts. So we got another potion. We got another potion, another potion, another potion. Some paint. Paint's over there. Materia, put that there. Oh, some stew. Food. Put food here. Food. Food. All our monies right there. Yeah. Paint. Ooh, paints. All the paints. We'll put the salvage materia there. Reagents, reagents. All the reagents. Eventually we'll have to go sell all this stuff. But we're doing all right. Look at room. Did we take a wrong turn? Where's this guy at? There he is. Ahasako.
How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of a Professor Lembertot. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve.
Actually looks pretty good.
Oh, fabulous day! Calais! That I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Hasako, greatest of Professor Lambert's pupils, shall see that you successfully query your query. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused the calamity that has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend upon the depths, descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Mirrorites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the larger cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive.
Yeah. Now, before we go harvesting crystals over there, I think we're going to take a short break. So I'm going to get some more water, stretch my legs a little bit, and I will be back in about 5 minutes. So I will see you then. Thanks, guys. All right, we're back. I think I paused the music instead of played the music. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I think we were off to go mine some crystals. Let's do this. Not exactly sure where it's having us go. Over here? Maybe? Possibly? Oh, probably through there.
Zogja. Looting stone.
We need to head down. That way? Golden Fleece. What? Ooh, that looks cool. Oh, geez. Feel like we're heading up now. Doesn't seem right. Can I just jump off? That's where I need to be, right there. But I can't jump. Hmm. I don't feel this is the right way, though. Oh, it's the direction I came from. Excuse me, pardon me. Over this way? No. Oop. Where's the down path? Hmm. I could tell based on the map. Let's see. Get over there. I think there's something over here, maybe? No? I don't know. This place is confusing. Oh, there we go. I found it. Well, hi. I'm gonna have to fight you guys. Go ahead and take you out too. Oh, he gave me a bear claw. Nice. Corrupted cluster. That. Okay. I'll use that. There we go. Then we go back. Wait. Hey, buddy. Oh, jeez. He attacked me. Oh my gosh, he attacked me again. Ow. Almost killed me. But those guys were neutral. Humble beetles. Herbals. Looks like somebody took a piece out of that herbal. Oop.
see you have come galumphing back. Have you the crystal, then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Labertine will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting.
What? You gave us some stuff and told us where to go. You didn't really help us. But, yeah, sure, buddy. There we go.
My keen scholar sense tells me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal, it is as you desired, a corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use the crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected ether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as the crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would never have sent you to Ahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And you can only truly say that this failure has taught you nothing. Think, man, you now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once again. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the etherical studies conducted by the students of Baldesion. You've heard of them. Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Okay. Sure. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my students, Sena, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosha. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosha was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to Imperial Castrum. Now, that made me for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lenosha, very serious on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalamun's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Alaport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sena's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task.
Okay. Lenosha. We're doing some globe trotting. All right. I think we're going over here.
Corrupted crystals? Sir, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Labertine did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sena, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now.
Hey. Ooh, plus 21. Let's put this stuff on. Free stuff. Cool. We'll do that. Fly. Update. Nice.
As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding FFXIV is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypotheses, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point.
Yeah, I think it's the extreme detail that probably was the issue. The guy up here? Maybe. He's over here.
You startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all the vast gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening.
Okay. Some dude over here. Workman.
You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody ales, lad. Are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death. Death and more death.
Ouch. Alright, this guy's down. Oop, can't jump over that wall. Jump over that one though.
Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in the godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon FFXIV, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them.
Okay. Now, over there. Hmm.
Seven, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts.
No excuse.
Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isle of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of FFXIV. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Might having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself.
Okay. Gonna go talk to the arrested dude. Wherever that is. Is back where we were. Ooh, excuse me. A bit sleepy tonight. Yes.
I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Oh, tell Mimito I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. Or go and tell her. Let me go to her.
Okay. Scholar.
What did Skyfriend have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less much how much he misses his favorite bar wench, but what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands.
Whoa.
Another initiate, are ye? No? Then what are ye? Speak up, son. I can't hear ye. Yeah, bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this? You say? Where'd you say you found it? Skyfriend, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help me patch up Pharisees, he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You been looking for the passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gear, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back.
Oh my gosh. So sorry. Isles of Umbra.
I'd offer you to offer the ferry you ordered to the Isles of Umbra, but access is prohibited at the moment.
But what? Oh, I gotta go to Sierra first. Or Sina.
So you went and had a word with Mimidoa? I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something.
Thanks.
You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra without me.
Bing. 44. Sina has no desire to journey to the Isles of Umbra. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you.